Hello, today David and I are going to be talking about construction waste management.
In the old school, it looks like some of the ceiling tiles had to be cut to fit in the ceiling.
These are called recyclable materials. Some of the recyclable materials will be listed below.
Appliances,
Asphalt,
cardboard,
carpet,
ceiling tile,
concrete,
gypsum drywall,
lane clearing and soil,
lighting,
masonry,
metals,
non-ferrous,
mixed commingled waste,
plastic,
roofing asphalt based,
roofing EPDM,
salvage surplus materials for reuse,
mineral composition tile or VCT,
wood, land clearing debris,
wood, scrap lumber.
If you watch the video, you know that chipped wood can be used for landscaping. Gypsum can be used for agricultural soil amendments, and other recyclable materials can be used for carpets and other things.
Now I'm going to talk about LEED. LEED is a part of construction waste management.
LEED promotes renewable and clean energy and also stands for green building leadership.
LEED, or Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, is an organization that gives out certifications to people who build green buildings.
We would like the new Hallowell to be certified as green building.
Thank you for watching our video.
Green home building is fast becoming mainstream practice across all building types, styles, and price points. That evolution of the housing industry was on display at the 2011 International Builders Show in Orlando, Florida, where two distinctly different homes showcased the highest standards of energy and resource efficiency. But one aspect of both homes that was overshadowed in their respective presentations is the important role of construction waste management. Valued by green building programs, the proper planning, purchasing, and application of building materials, and what's done with the resulting waste, is critical to a comprehensive approach to sustainable construction. And one that Waste Management, the industry leader in the field, helped achieve impressive levels for these two show homes. The Builder Concept Home 2011 is a net zero energy, LEED Platinum suburban house in Windermere, Florida. Behind its beautiful finishes and convenient functional spaces is a commitment by builder KB Home to reduce and recycle a high percentage of its construction waste and divert it away from landfills.
And that's actually a big deal. If you're getting into the environmentally friendly, sustainable piece, it's not easy to do. You know, recycling drywall and concrete, you have to have outlets for all that, but very real. In fact, on this home, we diverted 88% of all waste from the landfill.
It was not unlike a lot of the work that we do with custom builders. The unique thing was that it did have some very specific things that they needed as far as they had space restrictions and also the desire to have a very high percentage of recyclables. So it was very interesting sitting down with them and understanding the concept of the project and integrating our solutions in with that.
The results of that collaboration were impressive. Working together, KB Home and Waste Management diverted nearly 90% of construction waste, from concrete to drywall to wood and other materials, away from local landfills and into various recycling markets.
Well, the results at KB that we had for waste diversion for construction debris was 89%, which is quite outstanding. And that was really attributable to KB Homes and the way that they managed the project, along with the way that they were able to communicate with us on what their needs were. We were very fortunate that we have a facility here that we were able to take the materials into. We were able to segregate those materials. I think the great thing for KB Homes is they were able to commingle. And what I mean by commingle is that they were actually able to take a container and put all of the construction debris in it, then we could take it to an off-site location and then separate that and then see to it that that gets to the appropriate home to be diverted and recycled, eventually recycled.
Also built in conjunction with the 2011 Builders Show, the New American Home is a model of resource efficiency, including a commitment to C&D waste management that dates back to before construction began. In fact, 2 older homes that used to occupy the home's half-acre lot were sustainably deconstructed to clear the parcel. Working with a deconstruction specialist to carefully remove products and materials that could be salvaged and/or recycled, Waste Management helped divert 400 tons of material, or about 70% of the 2 homes, away from local landfills. Then, once construction began, Waste Management worked with a builder, Continental Homes and Interiors, to continue that commitment.
Results there were equally as impressive. They were at 83%. We had basically the same types of materials that came out, a little bit different on the volume side, but we were able to have, metals, woods. Interesting enough for both projects were what we were able to do with the drywall, and to take the drywall and actually chip it up and then reuse it and send it off to a mushroom farm for agricultural soil amendment. So it's stories like that that we really get excited about.
As impressive as those numbers are for both show home projects, it begs the question, where do all those resources go if not to the landfill?
We're able to take each individual component of the C&D debris and separate it out. So we go through in some places we do a manual separation, in others we have technology that separates. But then it's really finding homes for, let's say, wood. And that wood can be chipped up and used for landscaping. You've got metal as a very sophisticated market, so you have metal markets. You have gypsum that in some places can be used for agricultural soil amendments, such as mushroom farms or other. And then you have other materials that we'll use for, let's say, carpet, so we have carpet recycling programs. And when contractors end up installing appliances or cabinets, then you take the corrugated cardboard and then that goes out and then that becomes really recycled and then gets put back into packaging for new products, new materials.
Waste Management has learned that, whether it be achieving a green building certification, staying on time and on budget, or trying to gain a competitive advantage in today's tough housing market, builders like KB Home and Continental value a partner that understands their business.
I think you have to look at your total building system and your takeoffs and make sure that you've got value engineering designed into your home so that you can make room for what's important to consumers.
I think one of the biggest misconceptions that contractors or builders have about waste management, specifically sustainable waste management, where you're trying to achieve some sort of diversion goals, would be that it would impact their productivity in a negative fashion. And of course, if you do that, then it impacts cost. What we've seen over and over again are the major concerns are cost and schedules. That's why we think it's very important to get us involved early on in the planning process so we can help minimize any impacts to schedule. And that's why where we can do commingled, then that makes it a lot easier for the contractors, because then for their trades it's easy to say everything goes in that container and Waste Management will take care of it for you.
That understanding comes from an internal commitment to sustainability at Waste Management that pervades the entire operation.
Our environmental performance mission really is, our business is protecting the environment. The communities we serve, the employees we employ, just the people in the community environment. And that's why we have such an aggressive sustainability campaign that touches all of our business, our operations, and why we have very aggressive sustainability goals through the year 2020 by David Steiner. So it is ingrained as part of the fabric of our company.
For more information about residential building products and solutions from Waste Management, go to www.wm.com, where you can search for local services by your zip code.